Welcome back to Season 6 of PRA Wreckfest. Tonight the drivers of PRA will be turning right for the first time this season. Luke, man, put on a show in the first race. We'll go and try to sweep and claim the Show Me the Cheese Challenge. $25 PSN card on the line there from Mighty Mouse. The drivers will turn 20 grueling laps, door to door, beating and banging off one of each other. One thing is for certain, is this race will not disappoint. So watch out for Luke Man and AYDY. Luke Man trying to make a sweep for that Mighty Mouse challenge here, trying to get some of that cheese. These guys will go as soon as they come to the start finish line here. Ripping, rocking, ready to roll. These guys are doing an awesome job at holding their positions and their manual caution starts here. The starting lineup is going to be AYDY with Luke Man starting second, Racing starting third with Detroit in fourth, Kart Racing in fifth with B-Dog in fifth with Kart Racing in sixth, Boss Man in seventh with John in eighth, Pocono in ninth with Maverick in 10th, Trent in 11th with I'm Just Hyper in 12th, Bobby in 13th, Hollywood in 14th with Water Ice John in 15th. And we will be going green here, ladies and gentlemen. AYDY and Luke Man going to try to rip and rock and roll and get this thing rolling here. Coming out of the last turn here, turning right. The first time this season, they are going to be turning right here, ladies and gentlemen, at Pinehills. Pinehills. I was almost going to call it Rock Rough, but it's not that track. AYDY pulling out to an early lead there with Luke Man trying to battle with him side by side, getting into the 33 car there. B-Dog pulling up the third. Boss Man in that fourth spot there. John pulling up around Boss Man back there. Luke Man and AYDY gonna battle it out up here in first and second. AYDY getting shoved out a little bit there, but they're still racing nice and clean and hard. Luke Man getting his nose swiped a little bit there, but just with probably about an inch of clearance. B-Dog all over the backside of Luke Man. Cycle back into the action here. B-Dog all over the backside of Luke Man. Maverick and John door to door coming down by the flag stand. I'm Just Hyper in sixth, pulling up behind them two, watching it all unfold. B-Dog all over the backside of Luke Man still. Luke Man doing a good job of hanging out of that second spot, trying to keep B-Dog behind him. AYDY though, putting the fastest lap up. Gonna do it, try to do it once again. Got a little bit of some stats here for the PRA here at Pinehills Raceway. We got total laps led. Luke Man leading with the total laps led here in PRA season history. 41 laps with Luke Man. Second is AYDY with 30 laps. B-Dog with 15 laps. Sitting in the third spot. Looks like My Save Loy in with 9 pulling up the fourth spot, and then it looks like Detroit and Mighty Mouse are tied in fifth for total laps led here at Pinehills Raceway for 6 laps. Racing DMS got 4, pulling up the 7th spot for total laps led, and Pocono also in the 8th spot with 3 total laps led, and John in 9th for the first with 1 lap. But, ooh, looks like we had a little bit of lag back there, or right there. B-Dog still in the third spot, coming up behind the backside of Luke Man. We're going to cycle back to the back. Boss Man now got Kart Racing on the inside of him. We got some battling back here. Water Ice is right behind him, watching it all unfold there. Kart Racing, Boss Man, door to door coming into the flag stand stretch here. Racing DMS in front of them guys. Detroit coming up to the backside of Hyper, trying to run here for that 7th spot. Currently sitting in that 8th spot. Pocono sitting in the 6th, right in front of just Hyper. So Hyper's going to try to get up to the backside of Pocono and Bobby there. They're battling it out for that 5th and 6th spot there. Right in front of these guys. Detroit and Hyper now. It looks like Detroit's going to try to go to the inside of Hyper. Some action here. A little bit of bumping and banging here. These guys are turning right for the very first time this season. I'm just Hyper there. Almost getting into the wall. Able to hang on to it and save it. Detroit now looking to try to go to the outside as they're going to be ass to nose going into that corner coming out. Detroit's all over the backside. Looks like Racing's going to come up here and try to say, hey, I'm back here too. I want some of this. Pulling up the back spot there of the 9th spot. Boss Man still got kart racing all over the backside of him. The 54 and the 34 battling it out. Boss Man goes high. Kart racing able to find a little bit of wiggle room and able to try to take him there. Boss Man getting into him a little bit. Pushes them each other out there, and they're battling and nice and good there. Boss Man able to pull out the position there. They're racing for the 10th spot. 11th. 10th spot. B-Dog and Luke Man and AYDY is just going to try to run with us. The 33 car sitting out front with that wicked looking paint scheme with the white, black, and red. Pitching it into the hairpin corner here at Rock Hill. Or I think we're at Rock Hill. Pinehills. Sorry, Pinehills. Luke Man pulling up the 2nd spot. All over him. He's going to try to come up to the backside of AYDY. He wants to tell him he's there. AYDY ripping that car through these corners, though. B-Dog also not too far from the leader here. We're going to check out some of the times, see who's got the fastest time so far, as we are at lap 7 of 20 now. AYDY holding the 1st position there, but with a 53.398. And Luke Man's pulling up the 2nd spot with the fastest time of a 53.318. So hopefully we can see Luke Man get his way right up here and show some battling here with AYDY. B-Dog not too far off of them guys, sitting in the 3rd spot with the 53.5. AYDY has won the past 3 races here in PRA history as well. So he is definitely one to be watching here for this race. Pocono pulling up the 4th spot with a 53.750. John 9502 pulling up the 5th spot with a 53.865. Excuse me. Or Detroit looks like he just moved up into the 6th spot there, and he's got a 53.994 so far. So that's top 6. AYDY just still able to run with it. That 33 still got the Luke Man and B-Dog right on his tail. AYDY pitching it down into the hairpin. Luke Man doing the same, trying to follow his line to come up to the backside of AY here. Pocono trying to make a move on John. Also Detroit. We got a battle back here. Detroit and Pocono battling it out. Right behind John. John's going to try to run away from all this battling back here, get a little bit of contact with Pocono and Detroit. John's just going to try to take advantage of that, watching in his mirror, trying to run away with it. Racing now coming up to the backside too with Bobby as well. These guys are battling it out for the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th spot here. They're all bunched up together. We got John leading the pack here. Pocono still sitting 5th spot right behind him. Pitches it in there. John able to hang on to it. Pocono right behind him on his tail. That blue and green car with the green car underneath him of Detroit. Getting into him a little bit there. They are almost 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen. Pocono was battling it out here, trying to hold on to that 5th spot. Racing was able to get around him, though, and come up to the backside of John. John's still going to try to run and try to catch up to the backside of B-Dog if he's able to. We are halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. 10 laps of 20. And boy, how much the lineup has changed so far now. AYDY still holding up the first spot with Luke Man in second. B-Dog in third with John now in fourth. Or still in fourth with Racing now in fifth and Pocono in sixth. John side by side with Racing. Racing caught right up to the backside of John now, trying to take him on the inside. Racing here fast in that 34 car, trying to get underneath the 33. John's going, pitching it into that hairpin, but he's got Racing right there on his backside bumper quarter panel there. Looking to try to poke into the inside again here. AYDY now, he's got Luke Man coming and closing the gap on the backside here. Luke Man got 9 laps, or AYDY got 9 laps here to go, ladies and gentlemen, to try to hold off Luke Man and B-Dog. AYDY currently with the fastest lap with a 52.924. Luke Man got a 53.027 with B-Dog Forever with a 53.007. So B-Dog now currently with the second fastest time thus far in this race, but Luke Man still able to hang on to that second spot. John now still ass to nose with Racing and Pocono battling it out here with him. We're going to try to keep an eye on the front of the field, though, because Luke Man was trying to keep up to the backside there and trying to close the gap. But AYDY able to get his lines nice and smooth and trying to pull away with it as he sees Luke Man in his rear view mirror. Coming to the straightaway here. They got 8 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 8 laps. AYDY trying to hold off Luke Man. Trying to make the rain. Trying to stop the cheese from the Mighty Mouse. The $25 PSN card. Is AYDY going to be able to hold Luke Man off from being able to collect his winnings? Pitching it into that hairpin corner yet again. AYDY trying to hang on to it. Luke Man gonna pitch it in right behind him. These guys are battling, man. Luke Man trying to make his time up, trying to catch up these couple milliseconds that he needs to try to capitalize here on AYDY. B-Dog back there watching the whole thing unfold. Racing now getting into 4th spot there. It looks like he got around John. From the lineup, I could tell that. And Detroit's pulling up the backside of Pocono. This is Pocono, John, Detroit, Racing in 4th spot. We are at 7 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 7 laps, lap 13 of 20. About to be lap 14 of 20, making it 7 laps. There we are. Kart Racing now going to try to come up and contest some stuff here with Detroit. I believe no more cautions anymore. Nope, lap 17 there will be no more cautions, so they can still have a chance here of getting a manual caution if any kind of nonsense happens in the back of the field here. AYDY still going to try to run away from B-Dog and Luke Man. Luke Man now coming up to the backside. B-Dog up into the wall there pretty hard, I saw. AYDY still got Luke Man all over the backside of him. The 33 still trying to run away, but the Luke Man's following his line there. AYDY goes a little high, almost touching the wall. Pitching it into the air corner. Luke Man looking to try to do the same thing as Luke Man now catching up to the backside of him into the hairpin. AYDY trying to hang on to it, getting ready to go up over this last little jump here before this corner. Trying to avoid the rocks there. AYDY able to do that. Luke Man coming up to the backside, trying to get to the back bumper of AYDY. Luke's trying to close the gap. They have 5 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Can Luke Man able to pull it off for the cheese? AYDY got Luke Man knocking on the back door as he's knocking. Luke Man gonna give him a little bit of a bump. AYDY able to hang on to it. Luke Man gonna try to go to the outside, and they're bumper to bumper, ladies and gentlemen. Pitching it into the hairpin. AYDY on the low side. Luke Man on the outside. AYDY able to get a run. Luke Man looking to go to the inside there, door to door, slapping each other, banging. Luke Man going to try to hang on, or AYDY going to try to hang on to it. Luke Man able to take the first spot. AYDY fall back a little bit, but he's able to keep right with Luke Man as he's going to be bumper to bumper a little bit with him. Coming out of this corner, coming to the flag stand, last stretch. We are now no more cautions, no more manual cautions. Luke Man able to pull out the first spot here. AYDY all over the backside, trying to hang right with him. Going to try to see if he can catch him within the last few laps here, ladies and gentlemen, as we have 3 laps left to go after they come to the flag stand here. Pitching it into the hairpin. Luke Man got AYDY on the inside, but Luke Man's still going to try to hang on to the front side. AYDY all over the backside bumper there. He's going to get him to the inside quarter panel. Luke Man able to pull his lines out nice and clean as AYDY is going to try to follow him and do the same thing. There, nose to bumper here. Rear bumper to front bumper. Door to door now, ladies and gentlemen. AYDY looking to take Luke Man on the inside. They are battling it out coming to the home stretch. Oh, AYDY goes around. Luke Man gets into him, and AYDY goes around. That is very unfortunate for AYDY. No more manual cautions allowed to come out. B-Dog now moving up into the second spot. Luke Man going to hang on to the first. We're going to go to the front and try to watch Luke Man wind down these last few laps here. See, B-Dog's going to be able to come to the backside. He pitches it into that hairpin. That's very unfortunate for AYDY. Still had the fastest time with a 52.9. So the fastest times really didn't go anywhere or anything. So they were pretty close together. Very, very unfortunate to have that happen to AYDY there, but Luke Man able to hang on to it. Luke Man's going to be able to come for the cheese. That $25 PSN card from Mighty Mouse. B-Dog's going to have 2 laps to try to come up to the backside of Luke Man, and maybe he'd be able to take it. Try to see if there's any battling going on anywhere else really quick here for the last 2 laps. Everybody's everywhere. There's cars that are smashed and doors that are flopping open, ladies and gentlemen. Pocono all over the backside of Maverick there in that pink car. He looks like he's got Hollywood on the backside of him in that 10th spot. Pocono going to try to race up to the backside of Maverick for the last few laps here to try to gain that 8th spot. Maverick almost goes around in the hairpin. White flag is out, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to go try to find Luke Man. Sorry for the aneurysm. Luke Man, 96. I think it's safe to say that if he doesn't make a mistake, he's got this one. Congratulations for sure. But it is not over. AYDY still in third. He got spun right around, and he's still hanging in third. B-Dog pulling up that second spot. Some good, clean racing here at Pinehills tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Man, no, it looks like Luke Man's going to have the sweep. And Luke Man takes it there, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Man, 96. Congratulations with his double feature win sweep here tonight. Able to take the $25 PSN, the cheese from Mighty Mouse. Such a good race. It was good, clean racing. AYDY, very unfortunate. He had the whole race. He led that whole race with the fastest time and everything. And just, it's racing. It was totally a racing accident. But that is it. I am your host, Jacob Keith, and I will see you next time.